Greetings and welcome to another episode of Trippy Food. I'm not sure what we started out doing. So today we're going to be doing pupusas, all right? Now, in the city of Los Angeles, it's easy to find a pupuseria, which is a place that actually makes pupusas. Most of them are Salvadoran. There are some Honduran pupuserias as well, but the one we went to was, in fact, Salvadoran. They're very old. They were originally made by the Mayans, in pre-Columbian times, before the Spanish came here, and they kind of stuck around. So it's easy to find them if you go to fairs and festivals. It's easy to find somebody who's making them by scratch, making them by hand, putting them on there. What are they? Well, I would say they're kind of a cross between a tortilla and an arepa. Usually they're filled with a variety of different things. They're about the size of a tortilla, but they're much thicker, and again, they are filled. And they're typically made with cornmeal, which is the same thing that tortillas are made of. We went to a place called Con Sabor, and they have a huge menu, a bunch of different things. So they put some beans in it. They'll put some meat stuff in it, like you get chorizo, you can get chicharron, you can even get pastrami. Pastrami. I mean, that's got to be an LA thing. So we decided that we were going to get loroco and cactus nopales. Now, loroco it's the bud of a flower that grows on a vine, and they basically take the bud off before it flowers, and that's what they use to make it. So these are both, I guess maybe they're vegetarian because I think there's cheese in both as well. So we're going to try that. The reason I decided to try pupusas in the first place was because I was at Costco and I came across this, and the brand is Grillo's, and this is Pickle de Gallo. It's a pickled base salsa, and so it's gluten-free, fat-free food, certified kosher, blah, blah, blah. Let's see, what's in it? Cucumbers, which is the pickles, essentially. Brine, yellow onion, red bell pepper, jalapeno peppers, garlic, and habanero peppers. Now, just the idea of this and the way it looked just kind of reminded me of curtido. And curtido is I guess they kind of call it a relish, but it's used as a topping for pupusas. And it's typically made with cabbage, onions, and carrots. At least the Salvadoran variety is. There's other Central American countries that make a type of curtido as well, and there'll be some variations to that. Some of them will have habaneros in them, and some of them will have jalapenos in them, and some of them will have vinegar. This occasionally has lime juice for the citric acid. So they did give us some on the side, so we'll put that on it. But we're also gonna try the pickle de gallo and see what's going on with that. Let's take that out. It smells more like pickles, but I mean, it's really interesting looking. It's chopped a lot finer than curtido typically is. So again, we're going to try the curtido and this on the pupusas. Now, again, I won't know which one of these is which until I kind of cut into them. It's a sturdy. It's like a meal. They're pretty thick. I have a feeling they're pretty filling. You can kind of see through them a little bit. I'm guessing that these little pieces here on the end, probably cheese that kind of came out of it. I'm going to take a peek in there, and that looks like nopales. So that looks like cactus. I'm going to try a piece of this cheese that squirted out. It's chewy and crunchy. All right. So let's do this. Let's open up our curtido. All right, there we go. Yeah, the predominant smell there is cabbage. It looks like there's some jalapenos in there. Yeah, they chopped up some jalapenos in there. So this is going to be carrots and cabbage, some habaneros, and I don't know if they'll have like a salt brine on it because they are fermented, slightly fermented. I don't know if it will have a salt brine or the vinegar or lime juice. I'm not sure. So I'm going to put a hefty amount on here. And then on the other side, I'm going to go ahead and put the Pickle de Gallo, which is a play on words for pico de gallo, which, I mean, pico de gallo, I think it loosely translates to like chicken point. So I don't get it. Maybe chicken beak? Not sure. I'm not sure why it's called that, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so let's try a piece. Now, typically I just pick these up. I'm gonna knife and fork them just for simplicity. We'll try a piece with the curtido the way it's meant to be eaten. All right, here we go. It's much denser than an arepa. There's more chewiness to it. But it definitely has more of a corn cake taste than a tortilla. That's really tasty. Again, it's stuffed with cheese. And in this case, the nopales, or the cactus, that's pretty good. Now I'm going to try it with a pickle de gallo. Definitely more citric acid in there. Also a little spicier. I think, what did I say? 2 kinds of peppers, right? Jalapeno and habanero. So, you know, it is spicier. A lot of the other ingredients are the same. It does have white vinegar in it as opposed to lime juice. Or even a salt brine. But it goes really well on a pupusa. So, yeah, that's a thumbs up. The pupusa is a thumbs up. With the toppings on it, both toppings, both really good. So this, pickle de gallo, actually pretty good. And good on a pupusa. I'm gonna basically just put some on, I'm gonna cut a couple pieces of this and just put some on each piece. So this is the loroco. I'll put a little curtido on that. And we'll put some pickle de gallo on this one. Alrighty. Let's do the traditional one first. I think out of pupusas, I think loroco is my favorite. But you know, to be fair, I've never had the nopales before. That one's really good. Both really good. And pupusas, it's not a fancy thing. It's kind of like the hot dog of Central America. You know, well, certain countries in Central America. But it's really good. It's a big thumbs up. So if you find near you a Salvadoran restaurant, it doesn't matter if a restaurant, it could be one of those carts just set up on the street where they're making pupusas from fresh, do yourself a favor and try one. They're really, really good. If you want to try the pickle de gallo, I saw this at Costco. I'm not sure if they have it in other places. Costco, you have to buy the 2 of them. I think it was like $6 for both of these and everything. But that's really good. Yeah, definitely worth. Well, you know what? Let's try a little bit of the hot sauce. This is probably going to go everywhere. See if I can just make a little hole there. Yep. All right. I don't have a spoon, so we're going to have to put a little bit on the fork here. It's kind of thin. Yeah, it's kind of thin. It tastes a little bit like watered down tapatio. It's all right. I mean, I've had better hot sauces and everything, but you want to spice it up and everything, that's a pretty good thing to do. So let's try a piece with the hot sauce in it. It perks it up a little bit. It's pretty good though. So, I highly recommend all of this. The pupusas for sure. Again, find yourself a nice cart where they're making them fresh. Really, really good. The pickle de gallo. I mean, if you like pickles, you don't like pickles, you might not like it. But I'm going to give that a solid thumbs up as well. And that, like I said, I found it at Costco. I'm not sure where else to have it, but like, at least I know you can get it at Costco. But when you get out to get this, just remember that it's crazy out there, and please be careful. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below. And be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.